A temporary reprieve for the 911th Airlift wing in Moon Township. The Air Force has just made it official that base will keep its C-130 aircraft. It will keep its hundreds of reservists through October of 2014. Scott McFarland and Channel 11 News broke the story this morning on Twitter. Scott has late reaction tonight from Washington. Scott.
Yeah, Air Force leaders have been canvassing Capitol Hill just this afternoon, giving the news to members of Congress, the Pennsylvania delegation in person. Only our cameras rolling as the Air Force Lieutenant General walked in to deliver the news. 8 C-130 aircraft will remain at the 911th Air Wing at least until October 2014. The Air Force says so too will, quote, associated personnel. There are hundreds of reservists and hundreds of civilian employees at the Pittsburgh Air Reserve Station at the airport.
It's usually important to Western Pennsylvania and to the mission of the Air Force too. The work that the 911th done and the men and women who work there, they're top shelf. They disappear if that base disappears. They don't automatically transfer to other places.
A report in the Air Force Times recently said the military could save $350 million by closing the 911th, and an Air Force spokeswoman tells us it will continue studying the future of the airlift wing, in part because of Washington's budget crisis, and the spokeswoman says because of, quote, the military's force structure needs. We tried to ask the Air Force Lieutenant General who made today's announcement about why the 911th was temporarily saved and whether it'll eventually be shuttered. But he refused.
I'm about to brief the delegation with the analysis behind that. I'm sure that they'll give you the full story after we've had a discussion.
Temporary or not, local congressional leaders say this reprieve is clearly good news.
It's true that we still have to watch this in the future, but it's a big win for now.
Senator Bob Casey giving us a statement a few moments ago calling this the right decision, says the local wing is both efficient and effective. Live at the Capitol, Scott McFarland, Channel 11 News.